Nowadays, and not just nowadays, I would say over the past 20 years, things have evolved so that the news cycle, I went to school for journalism, and the news cycle moves so fast that what is making headlines today by the next day is old news,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But if journalism is a sign of what's happening rapidly at the moment, where does the history and the memory go after that news moment is over? And I believe museums and cultural institutions can be that space, the way that we remember what has happened in our lives, the way we understand what's happened in other cultures and other people's lives, and the way that we make sense of the world around us so that we don't just get caught up in a endless loop of, a 30-second attention span for a TikTok video, right? Or a quick snippet here or there, but that we're being more thoughtful and mindful and understanding the full spectrum of history and society. That's what a museum and a cultural center can do on its best days. I think that's part of representation. I think equity is certainly about realizing who's at the table and who's in the room and who needs to be and how to find those folks and bring them in. That's why Diaspora DNA is a story center because I want people to story tell and to story share and to do that deep listening. So I got into speaking because at that time I was very low on the totem pole in museums. And so I believe that people should do things that seem big, scary, and impossible for the sake of their own personal growth and for the sake of the community and the society we live in so we can have more inspired paths to walk on. So my advice for the listener would be feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yes.
I literally have it written on my wall by my mirror. Feel the fear and do it anyway. You have a big dream, a big idea, good.